Here we go. This is Garrett, tears2joyministries.org. This is a brand new series called Is It Okay to Merchandise Jesus Christ and the Gospel? Part 1, Keith Green. Now, for those of you Christians who are younger, you might not know who Keith Green was. But Keith Green was one of the very, very first Christian recording artists on the radio, say back in the 1970s. There was Amy Grant, there was Keith Green, there was a couple other Christian artists. So Keith Green is one of the pioneers of Christian music in the USA. And this man, I mean, God bless this man like God rarely does. And if you can go on the internet and read about Keith Green or study his testimony. Now, children of God, Keith Green is dead, but I'm not going into that in this video. This video is not about Keith Green. This video is about, is it okay to merchandise Jesus Christ and the gospel? Part 1, I want to use a true story about Keith Green. So here we go. I had just started walking with the Lord. I was in prison. Yeah, I had committed a crime and I was in prison. And I had given my life to God, and I was a brand new baby Christian, and guess what? They had a book about Keith Green, and I read that book in my cell, and God super blessed me. Now, Keith Green just got incredible Christian songs from God. Deep songs, deep meaning, important songs. His lyrics were fantastic, and he was a great piano player. And what happened is he started to get famous. And he got a recording contract with a record company. And he recorded a couple albums, but his conscience started bothering him. His conscience was bothering him because he was making a lot of money off of Jesus Christ and the gospel. And this topic started bothering him more and more and more as the months or years went by. Now remember, everyone, I was a brand spanking new Christian, just barely walking with the Lord. And I found this book to be fascinating. So what happened is, as his conscience started to bother him more and more and more, that he was selling Christian songs and making a lot of money off of this, he confronted his record company about giving away the albums for free. Now, this was long before CD technology was invented. So he confronted his record company about giving the albums away for free. And of course, the record company said, no way we're going to do that. So what Keith Green did is, he started a fast. He stayed away from all food, and he decided to fast as long as it was going to take to get an answer from God on the topic of, is it okay to sell our Christian music? Is it okay? So this topic was bothering him so much, he started a fast. And he stayed in his bedroom, and he did not eat. And according to his wife, who I think wrote the book, many times he was on the bed or under the bed or sitting in the corner of the bedroom on the floor. And he sought out God, and he sought out God on this topic. Now, I don't have it memorized how many days went by, but he got his answer. His answer was, you should be giving away Christian ministry for free. You should be giving away your Christian music for free. Your albums should be for free to everybody who wants one. So he contacts the record company again, and they have some serious conversations on this topic. And the record company would not really budge from what I remember. So if I remember correctly, Keith Green was stuck. He was just completely stuck here. So some of the record stores in the USA would have his albums in a special location, and there was a sign up. And the sign said, just throw in whatever money you can for the album. So like if the Christian man or woman could only afford $2 or $3, they could throw in $2 or $3 and grab an album. And that was the conclusion to this very, very messy situation that Keith Green found himself in with the record companies. Children of God, this is only part 1. I'm guessing that this series is going to go about 10 parts with God's will. And I wanted to use this story, this true story of what Keith Green went through in his heart, battling in his heart, battling in his mind, battling in his conscience on the topic of, is it okay to sell our ministry work, even if it's music, even if it's paintings, even if it's Christian books, even if you're a Christian cartoonist? Is it okay to merchandise Jesus Christ and to sell the gospel? And Keith Green's answer that he got from God was, no, it's not okay. And I pray that this video is going to bless you. All right. Praise God for all of you. Go on the internet. Go read about Keith Green. Go watch some videos about Keith Green and be super blessed. All right.